I actually met Ted for the first time 1974 at the U.S. Nationals in New York Athletic Club. We had a tent. I was rowing for Duluth, Minnesota at the time, and we came out in an RV. We had 8 guys in an 8. We were cooking our own meal with a grill at New York Athletic Club on their lawn. I don't know if they appreciated it, but we got in the way of Ted was coaching a fellow named Sean Dray, who was one of the top scullers in the world at the time, rowed for Ireland. And we were in their way, and I first met Ted then, and I met him the second time in 1978 at the U.S. camp, trying out for the national team. Ted was running the seat racing. And at that point, he invited me to try out for the Pan American Games in 1979. I came out and did that. I was a spare on the 1979 team. The 8 won the gold medal. In the fall of 1979, my story is, for Ted, an example of his leadership qualities. I was rowing a novice single at the head of the Charles. Ted coached his Penn cruise Friday afternoon before the Charles, and then he came out and coached us in novice singles till 9 o'clock at night. We rowed 7 to 9. We came in, we loaded the boats. The Penn trailer was loaded. We left the boathouse at 10:30. We got out to Ted's house at his farm out in Valley Forge, 11:30. His mother made us dinner. Ted packed his things, and we left for the head of the Charles at 1 a.m. We drove all night, got to the head of the Charles, 7 a.m., rigged our boats, and went for a row. So that kind of work ethic stuck with me. That's the kind of person that Ted was. It seemed a little crazy at the time, but as we all go forward in life and we come to the successes that we are with all the people that are here tonight, those things stick with you, and that's where you draw your inspiration from. Ted was an inspiration to many people, and that's mainly the story I want to tell. Another story is I rowed for Ted in the 1988 Olympics. Quick line on that is he always said we were all 25% of the boat. We were in the straight 4. In the semifinal, I had trouble with my rigger, and we had won the opening heat. In the semifinal, we barely qualified for 3rd because my oar was digging deep the whole row, and it was a problem. So even though I was 25% of the boat, I was 100% of the problem. But Ted had given us all jobs of how to adjust if something like that happened. And so we all realized it. 3rd stroke of the race, we adjusted, and we came back in the final for the silver medal. Thanks, everybody, and cheers, Ted. And I just want to thank Jan and John Chaskey for putting on this event. Thanks.